Alright guys, how's it going? Hope y'all are doing well. Alright, so last week we kind of covered more, I had y'all cover more of the vertex and axis of symmetry. So I had a lot of people asking questions about the quadratic formula, and I know some of y'all might get it, some of y'all might not, so I don't know, we're just going to go over it some more. So, this is the equation. And I know I used to have a better format that I used to put on here. I couldn't find it, so yeah, I just copied the formula and it looks kind of bad. But anyway, you get the point. So remember, the first thing is to label everything. This would be A, the squared is A, just the single variable is B, and the number is C. But remember, let's say if it was written like this, which this is the same equation, by the way. This would be B, this would be A because of the squared, and this is still C. And also, let's just say for talk purposes, you got an equation like this. So before you can plug this in, you have to have it equal to 0. So all you have to do is just move this 7 over and make it a -7. And have this, move it over. Anyway, I wanted to go over that real quick. And remember, a quick reminder is that that's a really bad line. Oh no, I didn't mean to hit save. Hit back. Okay, straight line. That's a pretty dang good line. Anyway, so quadratic formula. This finds the zeros on the x-axis. There's a little dot right there and that one right there. That's about what we're looking for, except we're not looking for dots. We're looking at where it crosses. Okay, so now let's set this bad boy up. So we have -b, but think of it as the opposite of b. So it's a +5, so the opposite would be a -5. -5 plus or minus, and that negative is really bothering me. -5 plus or minus the square root of b squared, which is 5. 5 squared. You can go ahead and put 25 if you want, but I'm going to write out every step. -4, 4 is just 4. AC, this is my little multiplication sign. A is 3 times C, which is -7. Let me extend my radical or square root, if you will, over 2A. 2 is just 2, and A is 3. Alright. And I know I put parentheses on the bottom and dots on the top, but it means the same thing. Okay, now let's make this simpler. So -5 plus or minus, we can't do anything to that. Square root of 5 squared is 25. Minus -4 times 3 is 12. And then 12 times -7. 12 times 7, 84, okay. So we have 25 plus 84. Divided by 84. Divided by 6. And now we could add those 25, adding these two together, 25 and 84. And that gives us 109. And I already had this worked out. I didn't do that in my head. Let's see. Now what do we do? Okay. This is where it kind of, not tricky, but it's important to understand it. So we have, let's just say this is our graph here, quadratic equation. So the plus and the minus. The minus, so you have to solve for this, the minus, and that would give you where it crosses and the negative on the x-axis. And this, the positive, solving for the positive, would give you the positive on the x-axis. Because if you notice, if you do -5 minus the square root of 109 divided by 6, it'll give you the negatives. And what are these? on the x-axis. These are negative numbers, so you have -1, -2, stuff like that, and you know, positives, you know, go to the right. 1, 2, 3. So that's why you gotta solve for both. Anyway, hope that helped. Let me erase it real quick. Okay. So we have -5. So let's do the negative first. -5 minus the square root of 109 over 6. So let's see. Square root of 109. What the heck just happened? Square root of 109. Okay, I don't know what's happening. We'll go to the, there we go. Oh, there we go, square root of 109, 10.4. There we go. So now we have -5 minus 10.4 over 6. Now we can just simply do it. So -5 minus 10.4 divided by 6. And we get -2.5 equals -2.5. So that means on the left, we're across the x-axis on the left of the origin, the ordered pair would be -2.50. But now we have to find the positive. Let's erase this to give ourselves more room, because I'm bad about drawing stuff where my little camera screen is on the corner. Because sometimes I put it on the bottom right and sometimes I put it on the top right, so I forget where I have it because I can't see it, obviously. Anyway, besides the point, I guess. So we have -5 plus the square root of 109, which we said that was 10.4, I believe. 10.4. There we go. 10.4 divided by 6. All right. So then we have -5 plus 10.4 equals 5.4 divided by 6. We get 0.9. So that means this one is 0.9, not quite to 1, comma 0, which I know looks like a G, but that's a 0.9. So yeah, that's how you find it. Anyway, I hope this helped. I tried to go more into detail, and if you need more help, let me know. But for the most part, you guys have been pretty good with really just staying on top of things and asking questions. So I'm proud of y'all for that. And if you need more questions, let me know. Anyway, hope you'll have a great week. Bye.